Hey, what up? It's Flynn Johnson.
I'm ROC.
And this is Gobsmacked.
Oh, baby.
It's Gobsmacked. You know the drill at this stage. This is the show where we talk about growing up and everything in between.
Everything in between, that's right. Make sure you like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You know the sus. If you're a podcast listener, then look, you know the crack. I don't have to go on about it.
You do have to go on about it. Leave us a review. Make sure you do. Leave us a review.
Make sure you do. Leave us a review.
Boom, boom, boom.
Or we'll come to your house and we'll put poo in your shoe. Leave a review. Leave a review. Leave a...
Bop.
All right.
Doom, dap. Silly. I haven't seen them in a week. Like, this is how it happens. You know.
Has it been a week?
It's been longer.
Yeah,
than,
has you?
it's been longer than
It's
that.
been longer than a week now.
10 days maybe. I need my daily dose of rock.
I need my daily rock.
Sounds like I'm a complete crack.
I know, yeah. I just need my rock.
It's 12 o'clock on the dot. Need a crack rock.
I just need the crack rock. When was it? What day is it today? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So last Wednesday would have been a week ago, and then the Wednesday before that's when we recorded
2
the last
weeks.
two. Yeah, so.
Oh my god.
Shit.
That's been a long time.
Hello.
You look all tanned and
I
gorgeous.
am, man. I'm golden brown.
Golden
Sallow
brown.
skin, bro.
Yeah, you actually do. I'm sick of
Sallow
it.
skin.
You make me sick.
I look gorgeous in the
It
tan.
didn't even go out in the sun.
I know, yeah. It's just a fucking 100-watt light bulb. If it's too bright, man, I just go brown. Jesus, I'm cooking. Look at him. What wattage is that bulb?
What
Is that 60? No, it's 100. Fucking hell, turn that off. Me bleeding sunstroke.
What?
What wattage is that? Who's your electricity with?
No, bro. You
I
know
can't
me.
afford those 100-watt bulbs.
1,000.
Prices these days? No.
No, inflation. Inflation like me skin.
Inflation.
No, but have you ever done a sunbed, actually? That's probably a
Me?
stupid
No.
question. There's no way I'd
No,
do that.
I'd
I never
do it.
have, would I?
I'd never do it.
Bro, I'm too claustrophobic for that shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, imagine me lying down on that and trying to get me.
Like
Do you
lying
know
in
what
a
happened to me?
fucking
I'd
coffin.
convince myself that I'm stuck. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
lying in a coffin.
Yeah, literally. I
With
couldn't
bulbs.
Do. Now you can do stand-up ones, but no,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna climb out of that if I get stuck. Like,
No, I never did them.
No, I never did one either.
I know a few of the boys that do them, but
yeah, I know.
that's it though. I go for the real stuff. The real stuff. I'm all about the brand names.
It's mad the way that's
real
like
game.
a normal thing now, though, isn't it? Like going to get a sunbed, like
Yeah, everyone doesn't. Know.
it's mad.
Sure, who doesn't like?
I know. And like people say to me, "What? You haven't done one?" You know what I mean?
So you look at.
And it's
Nah,
nothing. It's actually
fucking,
nothing to do. Do you know, if I tanned, I'd probably do the odd.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
there's no point, bro. I'm a lobster for 2 weeks, like, and that's me scalped as well. My hair starts falling out.
Mr. Krabs walking around. Give it all this.
My hair starts falling out. Oh, bro, I'm not even messing. My hair goes white in the summer, though. Like white.
Does it really?
Yeah. It used to be worse when I was a kid. My hair would literally, bro, like be as white as that sheet of paper
Yeah.
during the summer.
My hair just like balloons out. Like my hair
you
just
you
grows.
get.
My
I
hair
think it's
just
the humidity
grows.
with you or something. It's like
No, it just grows. Like I could be bald, and 2 days later, my head's just fucking full of hair. Like just doesn't stop growing when the sun comes out. Like a Ginny Joe, I am. Just goes. Boop. Get my hair cut. I have to get it cut then about 4 days later. It's mad. It just grows like fucking wildfire. It
like a
does.
Ginny Joe.
It's a big Ginny Joe head me. Walking around like a Ginny Joe.
Rocky wakes up and
The
just
wind
blows.
blows, just goes. Jesus.
Just wake up and just blowing on your head.
Little patches of hair growing everywhere in people's gardens. That wig's back.
Wishing it not.
Some of my wigs. The wigs are back.
I just want a suntan. On Rocky's head.
Blowing the hair and I make. Please. Just want the tan.
Oh wait, it's a little bit.
Just want to be golden brown.
Oh, if anyone's like a Ginny Joe, it's me, bro. I have 6 strands of hair left, right? But for some reason, I make it look like I have something.
Every morning. 1.
Like a Homer
Two.
Simpson out here.
Is that 7? Oh no, count that twice.
No,
6.
6. Literally, I'm not even messing. I'm not
Come
even-
over.
I've figured out an illusion now, though. You know what I mean? Like, there's a bit of an illusion happening here.
Yeah,
like,
I can see it. The
where-
hairspray.
where it looks
Thing
like
doesn't
I have a
move, it doesn't-
hairline, but I absolutely don't, bro.
I wafted him when he came in the door. I wafted him with a book. It was like, "Are you hot, bro? I'll kill you down. Don't worry." So I wafted him with the book. The hair didn't even move. It didn't. If Anthony got stiffer, thing got harder. It did. Thing was growling at me when it came in. I was like, "What is that?
My hair's just too thin, bro. Well, I can't remember the last time we were like,
What is that? Jack Russell? Is it? Where'd you get that? It's husky, bro. Can you not see how thick it is? That's double coat.
cashmere, bro. Yeah,
That's double coat.
but I mean, it's like if I don't put hairspray in my hair, bro, yeah, and people are gonna get at me for this, and I know they are. You know, I texted into a group chat once with my dad, my mum, my dad, no, my family, and I was going up to get ready in my mum and dad's gaff. This was only about a month ago. I was going up to get ready in my mum and dad, having a text in the group chat and goes, "Man, have you got hairspray?" And my dad texts me. My dad texts back and goes, "That's something I'd expect me daughter to say."
No, for fuck's sake. I use hairspray all the time.
I
though,
know.
wanker.
That's what I'm saying. My dad's just.
I
you
can't
know what
use
I
gel
mean?
anymore, man. My hair's go. My hair's be. Look at me here now. It does be fucking reefing. It does.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I use gel or an.
No.
My hair's be fucking reefing.
Oh, if
Used
I
a
don't
little
use
bit of
hairspray,
now.
bro, and a lot of it,
Yeah.
my hair's like wind. Forget about it.
Yeah, I'm always on the hairspray. I am.
Hairspray or a hat, bro. That's me. H&H, baby. You know?
H&H, baby. You know how we do. Double H in our house.
But it's mad. It's mad how nowadays, like you know, on a sunbed, having boys throwing some hairspray in the head. all
Snow
that.
white teeth.
It's just
Ankles out.
yeah. It's just like blokes are like, I don't know. It's almost like in my dad's day, it would have been like completely different. Like,
In my
you know?
day. it
in
would
your
have
day
been
as well. Yeah.
Completely
100%.
different. I only know
100%.
one person. I won't name names. I only know one person that ever did sunbeds when we were younger.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can guess who it is. And wore clothes like that when we were small, like, and that
Yeah.
was it. Just one person.
Just one person. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's the same with us though.
Back in our day, it was either you were a man
Yeah.
or you were gay.
Yeah. Oh, you were gay.
That's the way it was. Like,
That
do you know what I mean?
gay
You're a
term was
man's
strong.
man.
Yeah.
Like you're a man's man. Or you're gay.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. There was no in between, nothing like that.
Yeah.
You came out with your hair all done up, it's like, look at this bleeding fella,
Yeah.
he's gay.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And that was it, like,
For sure, bro.
that's the way it was. But that's the way we were brought up.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
boys
100%.
don't cry.
Yeah.
All this sort of crack, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
allowed cry.
No, you're not allowed to cry.
Real men don't cry.
What are you crying for? Go out there and fight him. What you mean?
What are
Fellas
you, a
had to knock
sissy?
him.
What are you, a girl?
Fellas had to knock me block off. What are you on about? Like, do you know what I mean? I don't want to fight him. It's
Get out
hurting
there
me.
and fight. You bleeding girl, yeah. That's how you
Girl,
say,
yeah.
girl. I won't say the F word, but you know what I mean? It was
Yeah,
like, girl, you're gay, you're this, you're that.
Gay thing was like, that was like, if you don't have anything.
But that was a
different-
slang term.
Yeah, it
when
was
we were
slang.
young.
Yeah. I
what
didn't
I
even
mean?
know what it meant when I was
No,
saying
I
it, bro.
didn't fucking
Do you know,
clue.
I hadn't a notion. Like,
In
do
the
you know what I mean?
fucking past episode, I didn't even know what a fucking foreskin was. I thought it was me for it.
That's what I'm saying.
I got slapped off the shopkeeper for saying it to her.
That's what I mean, bro. So it's like, it's that thing, isn't it? Of like, I don't know. Like as you get older, you're like, oh, I should probably stop saying that. You know what I mean? But it's right in what you were saying. When we were growing up, everything was like, "Are you a man or a mouse?" That was a
know,
big
yeah.
term. Like,
Man or a
do you know
mouse,
what I mean?
yeah.
Are you a man or a mouse? Do you know what I mean? Go out there and fight him. No, my nose is
You're a
busted.
man or a girl.
I don't want to fight. You know what I mean? I'm being smart here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I
I'm
know.
being smart, like. But yeah, no, you'd get that, and you get you're a handbag, and you're this, and do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? If you don't, not even fighting, bro. If you done anything different, like
Yeah,
you just
if
said,
it wasn't like real men stuff, like
Yeah,
real
yeah.
man stuff,
Yeah,
whatever that's
yeah.
supposed to be, do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Hard man stuff.
Mhm.
You were a bleeding girl.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? End of.
yeah. So my granddad would say that, like, I don't even have a real job still, like.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not a
yeah,
real job.
Yeah, you don't work on the buildings.
Yeah,
You don't work with your hands.
It's
Like,
not a
you're
real
building
job.
something.
Yeah. It's not a real job.
Took me a while to shake off that as well.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a while to shake that off.
That's
as well.
mad. That never phased me, like
To work in an office, like having like an
an
office,
office job. Yeah.
Wasn't
'Cause
a
it was-
real, wasn't a real man's job.
Yeah, because the secretaries were girls, like, and
Yeah.
the girls belonged in an office.
It was even like that for me, like, and I'm 30 odd, like. Do you know
That's
what I mean?
mad. That you.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
took
you
me a
wouldn't
while to
get
shake that off
shy,
as well.
like.
It was weird for me to work in an office because
Yeah.
I've always worked on building sites and stuff.
Yeah.
And
I've
I've been
never.
around our lads that taught like that and just talked like that, talked like that.
Yeah.
You know, they went on like that. You know,
But
man's man.
you're a product of your environment, didn't it? Like, no matter who
Yeah.
you surround yourself with, if you surrounded yourself with people tomorrow that were like, the sky is purple, I think by a year's time, if they kept telling you that every day, you'd be like,
Yeah, of course, yeah,
there's
you
a bit
believe
of
it.
hue off
Yeah,
that.
I
isn't
think
there?"
that's purple. Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? So I think that's maybe
If
why.
you're told something enough, you'll believe it.
But we were, our generation was like you, like I think yous and like the likes of like my uncle Martin and me dad's generation and all that. I think yous were brought up on like hard work, like you know what I mean. It's blood, sweat, and tears, and then Friday comes around. You can enjoy our weekend, but it's back to the graft. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you
you
need
have
to
to
be
go back.
grafting,
Yeah,
grafting, grafting, grafting,
Just
grafting.
9 to 5. Constant.
Us, I think we were the fuck generation of like get rich quick schemes. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yous were spoiled. Yeah, yous
That's
were
what I mean.
spoiled.
Do you know what I mean?
Wasn't
So-
your fault though.
Yeah, no,
'Cause
no,
2008 happened.
yeah,
Oh, not 2008. Sorry, the Celtic Tiger happened,
yeah.
and then 2008 came, and it was like,
Yeah.
fuck this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Building, get out of here.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no work there.
It's the same with us, bro, because I used to always laugh. I'd be like, yeah, but you were out, like, I'd say to my dad, yeah, but you were out, like, sweating in the heat, in a fucking, in a uniform, delivering bleeding confectionery. I'm sitting in the gaff,
Yeah,
and I'm getting paid probably the
Sat in
same
the car.
amount as you, like, you know what I mean?
I know, it's crazy. It's, hard,
like-
it's really hard to justify.
That's what I mean. So that used to be my response to it. But I'd always feel like, you know what I mean? I'd always feel, you know, somebody said like, oh, you haven't got a real job, like, do you know what I mean? Oh, you work for what? PayPal? Pfft, yeah, all right.
Get a real job.
That's
yeah.
online? What?
Unless you're out breaking your fucking back and hating your job
Yeah.
and hating your life, you're not a man.
grafter.
Yeah,
You know
you're
what I
not
mean?
a grafter. You're not a man.
Yeah, for sure.
You're a little weasel.
Yeah, no, I know.
Horrible way.
But I think outside of that, I think a lot of the like hard work you see growing up, and especially with what you were saying with people on the building sites, and you're seeing these boys start grafting. I think you get to implement that into other parts of whatever it is you're doing. Like, do you know what I mean? So I'd always say to you, you take too much on, like, all the time. You don't stop, bro. You know what I mean? I'd always say that to you. But maybe that's just because my
Creatively,
generation.
yeah, creatively.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I
yeah.
could do more around the house and with the kids and that, and give Danielle a break. Of
Yeah, well,
course.
that's a fair point as
I'm
well.
a lazy bastard though. I'm a
Yeah.
fucking lazy cunt.
Yeah.
I can't shift it.
See, I used to come home from the studio. This is another toxic thing as well. I used to come home from the studio bollocks, like, and my dad, my dad say, "Come out and give me a hand." I'd be like, "Man, I've been in the studio for the last 10 hours, like, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
But he thinks, "So you're just recording songs?
You're just having fun.
You didn't have a 10-hour workout. I'm not
fun,
having
yeah,
fucking fun here. Like, I'm
Yeah.
using my brain, like, do you know." And sometimes, bro, that tires you out more than anything. that you
Yeah,
do.
I think an office job is worse than like working on a building site.
Yeah, 'cause use your
I
head.
really do.
It's all about your own
fucking
initiative, like. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
It
have to be
depends,
on
obviously,
it.
what you're doing, like, but
Yeah, if you're on a building site and you're pulling fucking pipes through the ground and you're digging and doing like a lot of labour, of course it's going to be tiring.
Yeah.
See them office jobs? Fuck me.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it.
no.
I wasn't expecting it.
No. It's
You don't
hard,
realise
bro.
how tired you get.
Yeah,
Even like
yeah.
as like a driver. Like a lot of people think just driving around's just driving around all day. It's handy.
Handy, yeah.
It's not, man.
That's me dad, man. I'd say it's tough as well.
Feel
I
like
mean,
it's mentally tiring.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're on your own constantly.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
And
It's tough, man.
yeah, no, I'd imagine so. But it's going back to what we were saying. We went off on a bit of a tangent there, but it's back to what we were saying about like that whole shit of like, hey, a man or a mouse, like, you know what I mean?
Man up.
Yeah, man up. That
Man
shit.
up.
Yeah. Oh, you be
Man
grand.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You be grand.
Yeah.
So you're the one that looks after the house now. So like,
Yeah, what's
see,
that all about?
see that shit. Like,
What's that about?
I don't understand, like, that responsibility on anybody. I don't give a fuck if you're a man, a woman, whatever, yeah? A fucking dog, whatever it is.
Man of the house.
Man of the house. I never understood that, like, do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
some people's mad.
As a bloke, like, you're just expected to be the protector.
Yeah,
Like,
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know, I'm the king of the castle, so
Yeah.
you know what I mean. This is my domain.
yeah,
I own this.
Right.
That's the kind of way of thinking. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm the king. I'm the provider. I'm the one that goes out and gets the money. So I own you. I own this. I own everything around me. So
Yeah.
don't fuck about with it,
yeah,
or
yeah.
I'll just make it go like that.
Yeah.
It's not the
Yeah.
right way of thinking. Like,
No,
you're
no,
not,
it's not.
You're not a family. You're not a unit. You know,
You're taking
class
all that
yourself
shit
as the
on yourself.
boss.
Yeah,
Like, you're
yeah.
the boss, and that's
Yeah.
it. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, no, for sure, 100%.
It's not right. Like,
I don't think so. See, I've been guilty of it. Like, I remember the first thing I thought when me and Danielle moved out was like, if anything happens in this gaff, like, I have to sort it, like, and bro, I am useless with my hands, like, do you know what I mean? I am not a man's man. I'll hold my hands up. Listen, lads, I am not a man's man. Yeah. If the sink broke tomorrow, I'd be on the blower.
I wouldn't have
I
a
wouldn't
breeze.
have a clue. My dad was down putting tellies up, shelves up in the gaff, everything. I
Yeah.
done, bro. I
He
done a
died
lick
with a
of
hammer
paint.
in his hand.
Yeah, I done a lick of paint. That's me
Yeah.
sweating all day.
I'm all right with the painting and that. I just, again, I'm a lazy fucker. Like, I'll start something and won't finish it.
yeah, yeah.
But if you ask me now, put up a shelf, I throw it up. the best I could, you know what I mean? Or move something, carry stuff around, change things around. All that's grand. But if you ask me to fix a fucking sink or a toilet, I wouldn't have a fucking clue.
No.
Like, I put the fridge and all that stuff in myself and all that shit.
Yeah.
But like, I'd have to ring Robbie and be like, yeah, Robbie, how do I put tiles on the wall? Knowing that he's gone, because Robbie can do anything.
Yeah,
He'd build a fucking, it's her sister's husband, or my sister's husband.
Yeah.
And he's my brother-in-law, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it. But this fella could build an entire house just on his own.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? He
Them,
knows how to do everything, and he's a pure perfectionist. It has to be done the right way. Like me and Robbie did all the shit in the house here. Like, do you know what I mean? Majority of it anyway. Ricky did some of the wiring in that as well.
Well, I scraped up some of the concrete.
And you scraped up some of the concrete on the floor.
Yeah,
exactly.
Went home with blisters.
Went home with blisters. But yeah, Robbie, like, he did all the tiling and all that for us. Put in the counters.
Yeah.
Put in the big wooden beam that's over the fire there. All that sort of stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? He's a good skin, like, but he's proper, like, stereotype, like, man's man.
Yeah,
for that sort of stuff. Like, he's a handy man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I do always have to call him, Robbie,
help!
The bulb's gone. And I'm not that bad, but you know what I mean. Yeah, for the big job. So I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. I'm not a handyman either.
No.
Now, if you want me to paint you a good picture, or you want me to build you something out of cardboard or something like that, or a big statue, I'll do that for you.
Do you want me to write a poem about fixing the sink?
You want me to fix the sink? No. I'll build you a new sink, but I don't know how to put it in. I'll die cast you a sink, but I don't know how to put one in.
I'll tell you what the sink represents.
I'll
in
build you a wooden
metaphors.
table. But don't ask me to install it.
I'll do that in metaphors, but I'll write you a poem on how to fix a sink, but I couldn't do it. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. I think it is a very toxic thing, isn't it? Like that whole, like, I'm the man of the house, and that's the big fear of mine when I moved out. I was like, man, happens here. Like, I have to. I had it in my head, bro. I have to get it fixed. Like,
yeah.
So I mean, I have to. And that's nothing on me, man. That's nothing on me dad not teaching me those things. Like, but it's like he tried, and I just wasn't interested. Like, so I mean,
it's not only parents though and friends around like that. Or the environment you grow up in. It's TV, it's movies.
Yeah.
It's music. You know, it's very like male driven.
Sure, we love
men rule the world. That sort of crack. Like, do you know what I mean?
The genre that we connected over.
Oh, rap music is strictly like male.
Yeah.
Like, it's just dominant. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
It's starting to change a little bit now, but it's still the same. Like, the majority of stuff isn't it?
Yeah. Like, you look at the likes of Lil Nas X, like, do you know what I mean, and stuff like that, and you see the things that he has gone through as coming out as like a gay rapper, like, you know what I'm saying, and it's just mad because it's like, bro, who gives a shit? Do you know what I mean?
No one cares.
Nobody cares, like, but because what I said, the genre me and you connected over, it's just, as you said, it's male dominated, like, and there's certain parts of shit that just will always try to stay the same. It's always drug dealers and gunslingers.
I'm gonna come out here and slap you around because I'm a fucking beast.
Yeah, because I'm a beast.
Warrior.
Yeah.
I'm a
it's
fucking man.
Bro. It's like anything at all, and it's just I think myself. I think that it is shifting.
Yeah.
But I think especially in hip hop anyway, and I don't want to make this like a hip hop thing, but just to make the point, I think in hip hop there's always going to be that core group of people like that just you're never gonna change their mind, like, do you know what I mean? Look, bro, put it this way: anytime I start a new job, and the people that haven't talked to you or I haven't met or whatever it is, when they just see me coming through the door, the amount of times I got told after meeting people and getting to know people in the job, they'd be like, "You're not the first time I've seen you, I thought you were gay." Bro, I get that all the time.
You do have a bit of a gay look. I think it's the hair and that is always tight and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's the way I dress. I don't know what it is, but
because you dress good, yeah.
I don't know, bro. I don't know what it is.
You have a bit of a gay look to you.
Could be that. I don't know. Could be that. Like you said, I'm dressed like a cheerleader today.
You look like a cheerleader.
But bro,
come on.
Tell me it's not drippy though. It's drippy. Like,
1 second.
You know what I mean? I look like I'm fresh out of Stranger
like
Things.
Fucking American cheerleader.
Stranger Things, brother. This is Stranger Things, boy.
Coming out the fucking.
Listen, I've got a little Nike short set on, yeah.
The red with the white stripes. Yes, the t-shirt on, the white t-shirt with the red Nike yoke on it.
The socks,
yes,
come
the
on,
socks
bro.
With the red stripes on it. The white socks with red stripes.
Come on.
These runners look like an American flag. It's just crazy out here. It's crazy.
I don't even know what these are called. I picked them up in lifestyle or something.
Yeah, man, they're nice, but you
They
do
look
look like a fucking
gorgeous.
cheerleader.
Listen,
you look like you just stepped out of the gym.
I'm dripping.
Cheerleading.
I'm going to take a picture. We're going to use my picture for this podcast.
We want people to listen to it, bro.
No,
I'm joking,
but
I'm joking.
I always got it. And, like, you know, Danielle's ma, shout out to Tracy, the mother-in-law.
Yeah.
She thought, like, because I worked in Duns with her years ago, before me and Danielle met. Like, we met years before that or whatever, but I mean, before we got together or whatever. I used to work with a man in Duns, and her ma, the first time Danielle was like, oh, this is him. She's like, oh, I remember him. Is he not gay? I get it all the time, bro. But
Sure, when I was young, like when I was small, sorry to cut you off.
no, go on.
When I was small, I used to think I was gay before I even knew what gay was.
Yeah.
Because I liked to listen to Michael Jackson. Spice Girls was kicking off. I was able to draw. You know what I mean? I liked I liked clothes. Not that I wore any sort of fashionable clothes because we couldn't afford them. We were broke as fuck.
But you were
know what I mean?
interested, like.
But I liked them. Like I loved
Yeah.
clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
So I thought, jeez, I must be gay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jeez, I must be.
Makes
I
you
like all
believe,
this
yeah.
stuff because everyone else was telling me, you
Yeah.
know, you're gay if you like that stuff. Do you know what I mean? You're not a real man, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, bro, there's all those guilty pleasures that I told nobody about.
Yeah, of
For
course.
that, Hannah Montana, my shit.
Yo,
I used,
really?
Yeah, I used to love it. Yeah.
I like the film. The film's
yeah,
good.
yeah.
It's the climb.
yeah. That's So Raven
banger.
got rinsed as well, bro. I used to watch that shit in secret, you know what I mean?
Sabrina Teenage Witch was one
Yeah.
big one.
Lizzie McGuire, come on. Do you know what I mean?
Get off it.
Loved High School Musical, all that shit. But that's what
That's what you look like. The High School Musical vibe. That's what it is. The
Wildcats.
cheerleader.
A Wildcat now here, bro. This is a
You look like
Nike
the
set.
fucking. I don't
It's
care.
the varsity. The reason he's saying it to me is because it's like the varsity.
varsity
design.
American high
Yeah,
school.
Yeah.
Cheerleader.
Bro, I'm out here vibing. What
you look like a cheerleader.
I'm gonna put a picture up and everybody must rate it. Rate
Now,
me.
is that me being toxic? Saying that you look like a cheerleader?
Do you know what I mean?
But then, when you think about it, there's male cheerleaders and female cheerleaders. So then again,
It's not toxic.
yeah. See, you gotta look into this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know
See,
what I mean?
it's a trippy old game, you see.
It is.
But I'm too comfortable with my
And it's not
sexuality.
that I'm afraid to say the wrong thing, Ran, because
Yeah,
I'm not.
yeah,
I'll say what I want.
Yeah.
But is that toxic saying that you look like a cheerleader?
I don't know. I don't think so.
No, because it's male
It's
cheerleaders,
male
so it doesn't
cheerleaders,
matter, does it?
yeah.
Really, like.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
no,
I'm not.
it's not.
I'm not like calling you gay in a different way,
Yeah.
am I?
No,
Like
you're not
saying the
saying-
same thing. Like
No, be different
you're
if you said
gay
they look like. I
'cause
don't
you're
know
dressed
because
like that.
men. I don't know. There's men in everything. Like there's men in ballerina. There's men in.
Yeah,
Do you know
in
what I mean?
every-
Ballet.
in
The
every
whole lot.
profession, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
course.
I don't know, bro. Is it toxic? I don't know, brother.
I don't know. if
You
it
might
is.
be a bit toxic.
It's a toxic. Call me Brittany.
Call me Brittany. No, but yeah, I used to watch all that shit in secret, bro, and I wouldn't tell any of my mates.
Yeah,
What?
the fear
I
to get
wouldn't
slagged.
watch
Like,
that. I wouldn't watch that.
you're
you know what I mean?
gay.
Yeah, literally,
Yeah.
you're gay.
That was
Everything's
everything
gay.
growing
Like,
up.
yeah. No, I know, but I was one of them, like, and like I used to relish in that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I'd be like, see that Lizzie McGuire song? The end of it, bro. That shit nearly made me cry.
It's a vibe.
I'm not even lying. I'm
the
not
gap
even
tearing up.
But I used to like I wouldn't tell anybody, and then like my little sister would be out there like just he watches Hannah Montana. The boys, look at you,
Gay.
yeah, shut your mouth, you all love it.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, anybody
Yeah,
that's
all the boys
Yeah,
watching it. Come on, that age group.
100%.
Get out of here.
Yes,
They were all
bro.
mad for Nickelodeon.
yeah, 100%. S Club 7, come on, bro. You know what I mean?
Now I know the answer to this because we've talked about it before, but you're not a big fighter, and not like
No.
you wouldn't be a fighter. Like
No, I
you'd
wouldn't.
be a
like,
lover, not a fighter.
yeah, I'm more of a
Talk it out.
yeah. Like I'll try the escalate, but if I have to fight, I'll fight. Like
Yeah,
do you know what I
same,
mean? That's the
same.
way I am.
I kind of lose the temper a little bit, but then I pull myself back in. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
catch our ego.
stop, like you're a dickhead. What are you doing?
Catch our ego.
This
type
ain't the
thing,
way
yeah.
forward. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be afraid to hit someone a slap now, and that's not me trying to be like Billy Big Balls.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not like a fighter. Like I'm an aggressor.
You're an aggressor.
No, I'm not an aggressor.
Punch that off, you do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I will. After MK, yeah.
Bro, do you know what I was thinking about as well?
Go on.
That's mad that you were saying that because I was meant to say this as well. You know the podcast we were talking about, the greatest Irish videos that went viral out there. How did we miss you, man?
I know.
We'll give you a knock after MK, yeah?
Give you a knock after MK, yeah.
Smash a little head in.
Gas it is. Yeah, but like I wouldn't be a big fighter either. But I wouldn't back down from someone, and
No.
I'd like be well able to stand my ground. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether I get a few slaps or not, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
I'm not gonna let you fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let you pick on me. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and
No.
that's not like a trying to be a real man's man or Ann. It's just common sense.
Yeah. No, I know.
If someone
I know.
kicks you, you kick them back.
Yeah.
Do you know
for
what I mean?
sure, 100%. I only had like a toxic masculinity moment recently, like where me and Danielle, not recently, it's about 2 years ago or something. We were walking home after being drinking someone's gaff or something. Walking home through Whitestown, and some fella was fucking. He ran up. He was older. I don't know who he was. He was older. Kept fucking messing with me or whatever, and I was laughing it off because I was with her. Just me and her. Like, I was laughing it off. I was like, yeah, whatever. And I was drunk. Had a few whisleys on me.
A few sherries,
A few sherries.
a few fizzy colas.
He just kept at me, bro. But like he was leaning over Danielle's face, like hitting me with something.
Yeah, that'd annoy
And
me.
then I was like, "Here." I was like, "What are you at, you Phil? Who you calling a Phil?" And that was it. Then the three of the
he
boys.
was looking for it out.
Yeah. Then four of the boys jumped out of the car, and I'm standing there going, "Oh shit!" But I was like, "I'm not letting them make a show of me in front of me board." You know what I mean? That's proper toxic masculinity there. Like, do you know what I mean?
Of course, yeah.
That was me, but I could have died. Like,
You're not making me feel lesser than.
but yeah, that's what I mean. I could have died. Like,
But
what I'm saying?
I still go through some of those. Like when we were flying over to the Isle of Wight there last week, I was in the airport. I was in Dublin Airport,
Yeah.
and I'm there in me Crocs that I have on now, my little beasties. So I'm in me Crocs, yeah, and I'm up and I'm getting something to eat, and the two lads that were serving me, they were two real kind of like, you know, lads. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The boys
Yeah.
go to Portugal and get locked and all. You know,
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to Lanzarote every year. You know, they were lads. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'm like, oh, here we go. These boys going to see me in these Crocs now. Going to think I'm a right bleeding sissy. You know?
Really?
Oh, these boys going to think I'm a fucking dickhead in these things now. And then I was like, wait a minute. You're 30 odd, bro. What are you doing? You know what I mean? And then I was thinking, you'd probably slap the head off two of these anyway. And I was like, oh, that's not the way to be thinking. What am I doing here? And I went up and I was like, all right. And they're like, all right, man. How's things? And they were going,
That's the thought process. It's
but on the
mad.
way up, I'm standing there with the tray in my hand. I'm thinking, oh, these
Having the
boys
tug
gonna
of
see
war
the
with
Crocs
yourself,
and
like.
think I'm a bleeding Phil. Like they're gonna think I'm a bleeding whatever. You know what I mean? Little fanny. Like and I'm thinking, what are you doing thinking like that? And then I was like, slap the head off these two anyway, little arseholes. And I was thinking, what are you thinking like that for?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
this fucking.
It's crazy, bro. But
You have to check yourself, like, but I still got. It's because the way we grew up, like, do you know what I mean? It is like you can't not blame it like
No.
that. We were all little pricks when we were small. We were all little racists when we were fucking younger. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can't deny it. Like
No.
that's what we were. We knew better. Like we didn't know any better. But you grow out of it eventually. And I thought I grew out of that way of thinking, but I still think about it sometimes. Like I'll be walking around with Whiskey, the dog I have here. Like she's a little 40 thing. She's a lovely little thing.
Yeah.
And I'd be in the park here, or whatever. I'd be walking her, and you'd see like a group of lads or one or two lads walking down the road now, a big fucking pit bull or a big staff. And you're like,
Yeah.
Better look like a right bleeding girl, you know. And then you're thinking, what are you thinking like that for?
That's mad.
You know what I mean?
Because
Isn't that mad, isn't it? I'm 30 odd and I think like that.
Bro, I've never gave a fuck. Like,
Very rare.
I've never gave a fuck. Now, I gave a fuck up until a certain age, but I got to a certain age. My man and dad, I'll tell you this, I didn't even care if my dad's like me, which he still does, still to this day.
Yeah.
Like, I said to me that only recently, I was like, waiting to see the outfit I'm wearing for the gender reveal. I was like, do you want to get your slaggins out now? I said, do you want to get your slaggins out now? So, you know what I mean? And he was just laughing, and he was like, listen, I'm telling you, he was like, you're going to get dogs abuse on me. But anyway, it's just, I know he doesn't mean that well, like, do you know what I mean?
Of course,
I know
it's not
that.
malicious.
Yeah, but, because they're the very people who taught me, who gives a fuck what anybody says about you? Do you know what I'm saying? Who gives a shit? Like,
Hell, Danielle's like that. She doesn't give a fuck what anyone says or thinks about her. Like, you know what I mean? Once you don't cross the line with us, like with me and the kids and our family, like once you don't cross the line with her, she doesn't give a bollocks. Like, I envy the fuck out of her for that.
Bro, I got to a certain age and I
envy
was the exact same. The
I
exact
envy
same.
the fuck out of her for that.
Yeah.
It's one of the many things I'd envy Danielle for. Like, is that just that, like being able to just be like, and what?
Yeah.
Fuck them. Like, doesn't matter. But I'm like, yeah, but they think I'm this.
They think this
but
and
it
they
doesn't
think
matter.
that. Brother,
Does it affect your life? And I'm like,
no,
but they fucking think it. And it's like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it winds me up, like where it wouldn't wind her up.
No, she wouldn't care. Like,
Wouldn't give a fuck. Where it'd fucking eat me alive. I wouldn't be able to sleep. I'd be having arguments in my head.
Yeah.
You know, where you have
and
an
if they
argument
say
with
that,
somebody
I'm
in
going
the
to
head.
say this.
Yeah, I'm going to say this. And then when they do say it, you're like, all right then. You're lucky.
Valid point.
Yeah. All right. They don't look the best on with socks, but I'm still going to wear them. It's a free country. You know what I mean?
No. See, I'm very much like that, bro. I got to an age where I stopped giving a fuck, and I started wearing the clothes that nobody was, not that nobody was wearing, but
Yeah,
only my mates were wearing.
I'm
Do you know
the
what I mean?
same, like to
Yeah.
a certain extent.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
know what I mean? I start wearing purple tracksuits, start wearing
Yeah.
colour and shit like
Yeah,
that because
yeah.
it was always just black
Yeah.
when I was growing up. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Black
Then
and
when
grey, yeah.
when I met Danielle, then it was kind of I started to wear colour and
Mm.
some stuff that was very outlandish for me. Do
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
silk shorts and fucking
Yeah.
with the crop bottoms and all that stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because I was still in my head, I'm like, oh jeez, I look gay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That little gremlin was still in there. Like, oh my god, is that a fucking leopard print short?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Gay. Remember Christmas a couple of
Especially
years
that,
ago? I had
bro.
the fur coat.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god. Like I never would have wore that a couple of
That
years
was
back. Like,
fresh, though.
yeah, it looked unbelievable.
Yeah.
But me and a leopard print fur coat, gay.
If the boys could see me now.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? It's like, no. But like, yeah, you just gotta look, man. Fucking, it is what it is.
Exactly.
You can be
Exactly.
whatever you want nowadays.
Exactly, yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
No one cares if you're not harming anybody. Fuck
You
it.
crack on, you know what I mean? Just do what you want.
Once you're
like.
not harming anybody
Yeah, yeah.
and you're not
No, but
harming yourself, crack on, bro.
But I think I always kind of never gave a shit because I was the young fella that was sagging like, and I'm talking about like sagging like down to my ankles nearly, bro. I was
Yeah.
one of them, like, do you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
never
we
really,
wearing the fucking the Rockaware jeans
yeah,
down
yeah,
to your ankles.
down to my ankles, yeah, yeah. And they'd still
The
be like,
do-rag on.
they'd still be like double XL, but it's still sagging them,
Yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? But I didn't start wearing stuff up to my waist till I was like, I'd say about 16, 17, bro. I
Flute
swear-
always hanging. Look at this fella swinging down the road. What's that, a cat?
See, you got a
Sort of
baseball
cat.
bat in his jocks. But, don't get started on that, please. But I always never, like, my man and dad tell you, obviously, bro, I was walking around with fucking do-rags when we had the boys. Were like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I mean? One of them. But I got to a certain age where I stopped giving a fuck what anybody thought that wore. And if I liked it, I liked it, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I always get these comments from people, like, the likes of me close mates and, like, close family or whatever. They'd always say, oh, you're just in your own world, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's it.
He just does his own thing.
Only he'd get
He's
away
just
with
different.
that.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you'd get
That's
off.
what Ricky's like.
Yeah, only you
Rick
get away
fella-
with that. Like,
Did
know what I
I?
mean?
I told you the time when he knocked to the gaff, didn't I? In the fucking the big pointy pimp shoes, the alligator shoes, the blue yokes. I think they were blue.
yeah, yeah.
And he only knocked because he wanted someone to come out so he could walk around the estate and show him off. Didn't give a shit. That fella never gave. I don't know any time he has ever gave a fuck about what he wore.
Yeah, yeah.
That fella always
Yeah.
looked about like the dog's bollocks, like. And he was one of them since the day I knew him.
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck what anybody thought of him.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
He's still to this day.
No,
Like
if he likes it,
just,
he likes it.
yeah.
Yeah,
And he always pulled it off, like.
Yeah.
Where I'd be looking at him going, "Oh, I'd love to wear something like that,"
yeah, but I couldn't pull it
but I
off.
couldn't pull it off.
See, do
And
you know
the rest
what?
of the boys, I think I'm gay.
I have a theory
You
on
know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I have a theory on that, bro. I think the theory behind that is that if you convince yourself enough that you wouldn't be able to rock it, right? Then you wouldn't buy it in the first place.
Yeah, of course.
But if you
talk yourself out of it.
if you just took the plunge, and I'd say give it 2 weeks, yeah, and people wouldn't even bat an eyelid anymore. Like,
Yeah,
they
people don't
wouldn't.
care.
The people you come out and be like, "What the fuck have you got on?" And then 2 weeks later, I'd be like, "Oh, that's nice on him, isn't it?"
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
jeez.
It's
Yeah,
just
I
all
don't get a
about
set of them.
whatever you want to do, whatever you want to buy, bro, whatever you want to wear. In my opinion, like, I'm by no means am I a fucking fashion expert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not. Like, I like what I
You
like.
dress good though.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate
You're
that. But
Some of the
I
stuff
like,
you wear, I do look at it and be like, "Oh yeah, that's nice." That I wouldn't wear it though. I'd never be able to pull that off.
yeah, but that's what I mean. You
know
just
what I
do it, and then people don't bat an eye. And if I walk in to this room, right, wearing this with the same confidence I'd rock in here with a brand new Nike tracksuit on,
Yeah, yeah.
then nobody
makes no
bats.
odds.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Nobody
It's the
cares.
way you
like.
carry yourself,
That's
I
what I'm
guess.
saying.
Yeah, yeah.
Nobody gives a shit. If I walked in and I was like, "What you think?" You know, this is
Yeah.
different, isn't
Have
it?
a look at
Do you know
this.
what I mean?
How do I look? Where you're just fishing like to make sure it's okay to wear
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then you never see me in it again.
Sure,
You're
the
like,
only reason I wear Crocs is because of J. Cole. Because of J. Cole. I was watching him perform at, I think it was like Rolling Loud or something, ages ago in her ma's house. It was a Wednesday actually as well. And I was in the sitting room and I was watching J. Cole. I think it was Rolling Loud or I think it was Coachella or something, one of them.
I think it was rolling there with you.
Was it Rolling Loud? And he had the long socks on with the Crocs.
Yeah.
And it was because I texted you. Remember I texted you, goes, "Look at this dickhead wearing these things. The state of these yokes. He's wearing Crocs. Gobshite. I'd never put them near me feet." As the months went on in my head, just kept in my head, didn't it? And I was just thinking,
Yeah, yeah,
do you know what would look good?
yeah.
some long socks and Crocs. With the bollocks that. I think that looks sweet. Comfy as fuck. Bro, if you said to me a month ago, would you wear a pair of Crocs? Get them things out of my sight before I shoot you dead and bury you out the back garden. Don't ever put them in my face again, you mad bastard. Are you mad? Crocs? Me? Did he have a swoosh on them? No, then I'm not fucking wearing them. Get them things out of my face. And then we were over, we were in Liffey Valley about 2 weeks ago, me, Danny, and I go, you know what, I'm going to buy a pair of Crocs. She was like, you buy them, you're getting the fucking divorce papers the next day. Do not put them on your feet.
Fucking right.
And I was like, I'm going to get them, I'm going to rock them. She's like, you're not going to wear them. You're going to wear them outside the house. I said, fucking will you? I haven't took them at me in about 2 weeks. I have them on now. They're great. I fucking love them.
As well as collecting badges.
Bro, I was in the sea and all these things over in the Isle of Wight. I was in the water and all of them. Didn't give a fuck.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah, man, through the airport. Oh,
you could sleep in these yokes, bro.
You fucking live in these things. Yeah, a compartment at the back.
I was in the shower with these yokes on.
I'm gonna order another pair, a few more pairs. Do a little all-terrain pair.
I'll tell you what was brazy, right? I'll tell you what was brazy, right? For me, I rocked up here, and it was the first day that you had the Crocs on. Yeah. Now you needed to ease me into it. You needed to wear some funky socks with them or something, so I could be like, you know what, that works. I rocked up here. This fella had the Crocs on in his bare feet. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Not even a pair of socks on. I was like, this fucking fella.
Oh, you know what's worse? I have the anklets on today. I don't even have the fucking full yokes on. Don't give a shit.
But you know what it is? I don't find it strange anymore when you force that them on. I was like, this fucking fella.
He's out here in the grass course. Nah, man.
That's something you run out to the ice cream man in.
Come on, bro, they're grand. Get a nice like peachy pair, nice peach colour pair. Come on.
It's the ice cream man. Hold on, let's stick my Crocs on. Skipping across. She's talking about getting the baby a pair of them, and I told her to her face, I was like, me and you will be no longer. You buy the baby a pair.
Have you ever seen the Wu-Tang ones?
No.
Oh, unbelievable. I was going to order them. Anyway.
Bro. Anyway. Yeah, it's just all about taking the plunge, isn't it? Like, and I don't know anything about fashion, like, but as I say, it's I like what I like. Whatever catches my eye catches me eye.
Yeah, you like what you like.
And I've never ever been one of them that's like, oh, I seen this fella in this tracksuit, I'm gonna buy that. Like, do you know what I mean? But it's just, it all goes back to say this, is that if I'd have wore something like this back in the day, I would have hated me man for it, like, because I would have loved it, but the boys would have gave me dogs abuse,
and everybody else would have given dogs abuse.
Oh yeah, 100%. What the fuck is the story with him?
See, gay. I always knew he was gay.
Gay this and gay that, bro. It's mad, like. It's mad. As I say, I get it still to this day, like. Do you know what I mean? Still to this day. It's like, he's gay. I thought you were gay till I heard you talking. That's what I get.
Yeah.
All the time. It's mad, isn't it? And what if I turned around and said, I actually am gay, like.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And what?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nothing. There would be no issue.
Yeah.
There would be zero issue.
So why was it even a thought, like? Do you know what
it's just something to slag you over, like, just a slag.
You don't look at somebody and go, do you know what, he looks straight.
Yeah.
It's always...
You look straight, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, thanks.
Yeah, sound. I'm actually gay, well, yeah.
Thanks for that. Nice one.
Don't get it. But even stuff like this, like me and you having like
conversation,
intelligent discourse with each other back in the day.
Discourse.
Do you know what I mean?
Fella, who the fuck?
Bro, just because
we're having intelligent discourse.
Just because we're chatting shit, yeah. But even that, like when we talk, say the fears episode, stuff like that, you wouldn't sit around with the boys talking about my number one fear is that I'm not going to be here for my family, like.
No, Jesus, no. Yeah, you weren't allowed to talk like that back in the day.
Not at all.
Not even back in the day. We're talking like the guts of 5 years.
Yeah. Easily.
I have friends, including yourself, close friends like yourself, Math Man, Mango, Rick, who else? Gav. Meow Lad, people like that I would really look up to, tell me that they love me.
Yeah.
Oh, I love you, bro.
Yeah, I do that all the time, yeah.
Or give you a big hug, like, and stuff like that. Bro.
Back in the day.
I'm talking like 10 years ago. You couldn't do that to another bloke.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
It wasn't heard of.
No.
But I do get like even like from yourself, like you do send me big fucking essays of like how much you love me, how much you appreciate me, all this sort of stuff. And I really do. I know I do be like, oh, be fucking saying me that shit.
No, I know. Yeah, no, I know.
But I really do appreciate it. Like, do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
do. Like I read it. I do be nearly welling up. Like, it's
yeah,
the truth.
No, I know. I know.
I still find it hard to tell another bloke I love them.
Oh no, I know that from you. Like,
Yeah.
I know that
I
myself.
find it very hard. I wouldn't even say it to me out loud. Like,
But I stopped taking that to heart. Like,
but
I
I'd
used
say
to take
it.
to heart.
I'd say it. I wouldn't say it to her dad, but I'd say it to her ma.
Yeah. It's
What
different.
does that say? Like, do
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
do you know what I'm saying? It's
But it's not different. It's not.
It's not
like,
that
it
it's
shouldn't be different.
But to you, it's different.
Yeah, to
Do you
me
know
it's
what I'm saying?
different.
Yeah,
Like I'll
yeah.
tell Barley I love him. I tell Dory I love her all the time. I tell Danielle I love her all the time. Every day I'll text her like because I want her to know. Look, you know, you're important to me, and this is important.
Yeah.
I'd tell Rick would say he'd love me or whatever, or like Math Mango, whoever, like yourself. Other lads that I know would be like, "Oh, I love you, bro. You know, I have so much love for you and all this."
Yeah.
It's very hard for me to say it back. I'd be just
Yeah.
like, "Ah, yeah, same, bro."
Yeah, no, I know that.
You know
I
what I mean?
Yeah. You
I'm
don't
a
actually
cunt for
say
it. Like,
yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
cunt for it.
But I don't. Them
Like,
boys know as
I
well.
could play you voice notes from some of the quote unquote hardest lads I know, where they're confessing that love for me. Like, oh, I love you, bro. You know, appreciate everything you've done and all this sort of stuff. I'm glad things are working out for you. Blah blah blah. Family's beautiful. Love you, love you, love you. All this sort of shit. You won't hear that back from me.
No.
And
Sure.
it's I don't know what it is with me. But
But,
you probably have to get me drunk to say.
Yeah, I think I don't
that
know.
mad?
I don't think it's anything that's wrong with you. It's just you come from that generation, isn't it? Like of
Well, I was never told as a kid, "Oh, I love you."
that
Like,
as well.
The family
Comes
I
into
grew up
play.
with, it was never, it wouldn't be like a lovey family. They go on like they are, but it wasn't like that. Like,
Wasn't like that
you
behind
were never
closed doors.
told like, "Oh, I love you," or
Yeah.
you get a kiss before bed, or any of that sort of shit. Like, where Dory, I kissed Dory all the fucking time, her and Barley. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Even before they left here about what, an hour ago before you came.
Yeah.
I was out on the road giving Danny a little smooch. Before they left, I was kissing Barley, I was chasing around, giving him a load of kisses.
Yeah.
Same as Dory, like, do you know what I mean? I'd hate for that to happen to me and them not to think that I loved them.
Yeah, of
Do you know
course.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Fuck that, like.
But I think that what you were saying
And I
is
need to get into that mentality with friends, like close friends, like you, Ricky, Mango, Math Man, all them sort of boys, like, do you know what I mean?
you don't tell the boys that, like, do you know what I mean? Because I think what you said is two good points there. Is that if you were never told it growing up, then you don't know any better anyway. Like, do you know what I mean?
Probably cliche to say that because
No.
it's always that thing. Well, I was never shown love growing up, so
No.
I don't show love now.
It
You
can't
know
be
what I mean?
cliche if it's real to you. Like, it can't be cliche. Like, and that's another thing that men do as well. They kind of just, do you know what I mean?
Brush it
Like,
off. Yeah, the way we do it all the time
Yeah,
with the
do you know
silly
what I'm
voice.
saying?
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
Me?
me wouldn't be
I
me.
don't even want to be here. Kill me
You know?
now. Do you know what I mean? That's
You
what
just
we
could
do.
see
Like,
his face when he said, "Kill me now."
that's what it's like. Like that, we make up these stupid fucking voices to mask what
What it
we're
actually is.
saying. Like,
No, I know. But what I'm saying to you is that there's two main points that you made there, and it's like you grew up with the boys that would never in a million years say that, and like if they did say it by accident, they'd be like, "Oh, I didn't mean that. You know what I mean?
You love him. You're in love with
Yeah,
him.
you want to kiss him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, there's that, and obviously what you were saying about growing up. But I think I kind of yeah, I told you. Remember on one of the episodes I talked about it, and I was like, after my mate Peter died, I was like, I made sure, because I didn't see him for like 2 weeks before he died, and I wasn't near him or anything like that. I made sure of it that I was gonna start telling the boys that I loved them, like, because I didn't know, and it wouldn't be like, "Oh, what's up, bro? Yeah, how's the day going? Love you." You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't. It was anytime you'll
Yeah, it
notice
was
yourself,
conscious. Yeah, it was conscious.
even when you will notice yourself. Still do it to this day, bro. You notice yourself when you're dropping. We're coming home from the playground, or you're dropping me home tonight, or whatever it is. Yeah. Before I close the door, like, me and you'll be chatting or whatever. I'll be like, right, see you in a bit. Yeah, sure, safe, love you, and I close the door. Like,
Yeah, you do all the
yeah,
time. Yeah.
and you'd never say it back to me.
No.
But I know.
You know I love you though.
Yeah, no, I know. That's
You
what
know
I'm
I
saying.
love it.
If I know the crack, then I don't need to be reassured. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's what I used to always say to people. Like, when me and you first started out, when we first started going out together, right?
We started courting.
When we first started courting,
Discourting.
it was a lot of tough love. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a lot
Yeah.
of tough love, and that's what I always say to people. I was like, I know that, like, that's what Richie does, like, you know what I mean? There's a lot
He's
of
an
tough-
arsehole, but
Yeah.
behind
No,
it
it's
all-
not that you're. No, I'll be talking.
He's a
like,
cunt, but
no.
behind it, it's cunt love.
No, I'll be talking to Danielle about it, like, and I'll be saying to her, I'll be like, that fella, he doesn't even have to say that to me for me to know what the crack is, like, do you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
it's like he doesn't say shit. He just his actions talk, like, do you know what I'm saying? And that's like, you know yourself, bro. You know what the crack is, but that's what I mean about.
I can't hide my feelings.
No.
See, if I'm in a bad mood, like Danielle tell you know,
Yeah.
when I'm in a bad mood, you just have to look at me.
Yeah.
So I'm a moody cunt. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
look, what can you
No,
do?
I know. It's just some people just find it
I'm
different,
a
bro.
complex creature.
I'd hug me dad when I walk through my ma's now because I don't live with them anymore. I'd walk
Yeah,
in and
yeah.
hug me dad. My dad still kind of be like, the
Yeah.
fuck, you know? Like, do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do give Mick big hugs now and I see him.
Yeah.
Meow lad, like I do
Yeah,
give him a big cuddle, like
Yeah.
give him a big squeeze. I hold on for a second as I be like, oh yeah, get a bit of that in
There he is.
Yeah, but he's very loving now. He's the complete opposite now. He tell you he loves you and all that stuff. Like,
Yeah.
He only texted me there today, like he was saying, and at the end of the message, like, kiss to Danny and the kids or whatever.
Yeah.
Love you, Dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wouldn't write it back though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
cheers.
I'd be just like,
Same.
same, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a cut. I'm an arsehole.
Wow, brother. You just
I'll grow out of it eventually.
you communicate it, and
The
you don't
Crocs
know
will
yourself.
sink in. The love will sink in with the Crocs.
You don't notice it yourself, but you communicate it in a different way. Like, do you know what I mean? And that's another thing about it is that it's kind of a thing of like just like you don't notice it, but for as long as I've known you, you've gotten, for lack of a better term, softer since the kids came along. Like,
Of course.
that's
Come
what I
on.
mean.
Of
That's
course.
what I mean. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So like it wasn't. It's just all about. It's like it's not even about learning things, bro. It's about unlearning things.
Danielle tell you, I'm like fucking butter with them kids.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
I'm pure strict. I give out to them all the time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that how Danny just say to me all the time, you should see us. Like your face lights up when you see them and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I don't notice any of that. I was just like, you stop that doing me bleeding head in. Like, no, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
your face
It's
changes
just
when you see
about
them.
it's about unlearning things, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's not even about learning stuff. It's about you unlearning.
No, it's about growing.
yeah, but
Not
at the
even
same
unlearning
time,
or learning.
Yeah,
It's growing. You
Yeah.
got to grow out of that.
yeah, of course,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? Like anything,
course.
you got to grow out of it.
Of course, yeah.
You don't stay the same size for your life. You know, you grow out of your clothes, you grow out of fucking feelings, you grow out of
Yeah,
different moods and humours. I'm a completely different person now than I was like 10 years ago, 5 years ago.
oh yeah,
Know what I mean?
yeah, same.
I used to
same.
be happy all the time, fucking laughing, joking on all that sort of shit. Like now I'm a moody bastard. Like, I'm like an old man. I mean, I'm a moody fucker, like, but
Like an old
hopefully I'll evolve from that onto something else.
yeah.
Who knows?
No, I know.
Who knows?
But it's all about, for me anyway, it's like I've always worn my heart to my sleeve, and you know
Yeah,
that. You used to
yeah,
always
yeah,
say,
yeah.
stop sending me that shit.
I know, you stop it, yeah.
Richie's like, yeah, man, sound for today. Hope you're all good. And
Yeah,
he
I'll
just
see you
gets,
tomorrow.
he gets a 12-minute voice note.
Get a mini podcast, like. Oh, fucking
Bro,
hell.
I've just always been that way, bro. And I just like, as you said, I like just letting the important people in my life know that.
Yeah,
like,
you
what the
appreciate
crack
what.
is.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
appreciate them, and
Exactly, bro. Exactly. I've always been that way.
you've always been that way.
Always.
And since everybody from the podcast been knowing you, you've always had a joke at the end of it.
Ooh, it's about that time.
It's about damn time.
In a minute, I'm gonna need a cinnamon roll in the oven. In the oven to pump me up. Right, where do we?
Ain't nobody love me out here.
Hey. Well, just know, I'm gonna say on the podcast to make you wince. I love you, bro.
Love you too, man.
Oh, there you go. He said it. Thanks.
Said a delight with himself. He'll clip this podcast
Oh,
now and
I'm
keep
just gonna-
that. Anytime he gets a
loop it.
text message, love you too, bro. Just pure monotone.
Just gonna
Love
loop
you
it.
too, bro.
It's just gonna be a skit throughout the whole album.
I'm just, ain't nobody love me out here.
Love you too, bro. Just the word love. Right, hold on. Give me a goddamn second. So my wife took off her short and her bra
Sure, and our bra.
during an argument where I was winning. But it was only a booby trap.
Was that a snort?
Just snort.
He did a little snort.
Stop it. What did the sushi say to the bee?
Go on.
Wasabi.
That's terrible.
This was so shite, bro.
Go on.
I was walking down the street where the houses were numbered. 64k, 128k, 256k, 512k, and 1 MB. It was a trip down memory lane.
That's terrible. That's terrible. Give us one more.
Oh, you like this one, yeah?
Go on.
Don't know if you will. I was so angry the other night.
Why?
I threw my keyboard against the wall. That's how angry I was.
Why?
And parts of it was flying everywhere. That's when the shift hit the fan.
Oh, that's garbage, man. That's terrible.
So shy. I'm trying to get a good one. Hold on. This will be the last one.
Okay, go on. Give us a goodie.
How do you deal with a sad astronaut?
Go on.
Just give them some space.
Just give him some space.
Give them some space. Leave him alone.
Just give him some space. Well, look, we're going to give you some space, the
Yeah.
listener, because we're going to sign off.
Fuck off out of here.
I'm Flynn Johnson.
And I'm ROC.
Good luck. This has been Gobsmacked.
Peace.
Oh!